Hi everybody, thanks for being with us today. I'm here to tell you some more about radical listening. My name is Luke Benoit. I am a life coach and hypnotist, and this will be part of our workshop on July 2nd, Wednesday, at the Common Ground Spiritual Center. This is a really exciting communications tool that I've been using with a lot of people already, and we've been getting some very exciting results. Today, specifically, I want to talk to you about the first piece of the tool, which is throw down your bubble, the visualization. But before that, let's go through just the 6 pieces of this tool. They are, number 1, throw down your bubble. Number 2, do not react no matter what. Number 3, get calm, whatever it takes. Number 4, find out what's real and not real in this situation. 5, know who you really are. And finally, after those steps are completed, we move into 6, an I statements dialogue that's usually going to be initially facilitated so that we get practice with really learning how to talk to each other. But number 1 that we're talking about today, throw down your bubble of visualization. Very, very exciting for me. I love this idea. It works so well. I had a gal that I'm working with this week tell me that she started using this in her relationship with her boyfriend and also with her kids, and that just using this tool made an incredible difference for her. She said what it helped her do was not feel so many of the upsetting feelings that used to be there for her before that weren't real. So as we discussed in the last video, basically how this works is you're going to picture yourself, and here's the other person, and when something starts percolating, some difficulty starts coming up, you're going to visualize just like this, boom, with a sound effect, a bubble coming down over you that is going to protect you from anything outside, okay? And it's also going to contain you to make sure that you don't put or let something out that's inappropriate. It gives you that moment to stop and be able to not react and freeze and start to get calm and be quiet, because with that bubble, you get to feel safe. What happens when we do that bubble visualization, especially with that sound effect, last time I described it as the sound effect from that show, that terrible show TMZ, where they have that sound that goes zoom like that. When you use that as a signal to trigger your mind, it's letting you know, hey, I'm okay. Nothing can get in here that's not real. And I'm safe. I'm not going to do anything inappropriate either. I get to sit still. So this idea of the bubble, many people have talked about it before. My favorite time hearing it was when I was actually in treatment at a place in Kentucky called the Bridge to Recovery, and they really did a lot of work with stuff by Mellody. If you don't know this book, you definitely need to get this book. It's called FACING CODEPENDENCE. It's the definitive book on codependency for me, and what it says about boundaries is absolutely fantastic. She had a series of videos where she talked about boundaries, where she would draw the bubble, and she would discuss that idea that you could have this bubble over you that could protect you. You know, just getting that first piece on board creates a situation where, the way Pia Mellody described it, she said, I get to know that just because you said it doesn't mean it's true. And I don't have to pick it up and make it true and feel about it. If it's not true, I can let it just bounce off, land on the ground, and have nothing to do with me. You know, this is a really radical way of thinking for a lot of people who've never had the right to be able to think this way before, or to be able to give themselves that opportunity. So often we assume if somebody else said it, it must be true, or even if it's not, I need to set them straight and let them know that it's not true. You know, part of being an adult in the world is letting somebody think differently than I think, and letting that be okay, and not having to go ahead and change them or change the way they're thinking. I can still be comfortable and let you think whatever it is that you're thinking, even if it's negative about me and it's not true, because down here, I know who I am, and I know what's true about me and what's not true about me. And that's where my peace is ultimately going to lie. And maybe you're going to come around, and maybe you're not, but I'm going to be okay either way, and I'm not going to have to depend on you, you know, liking me for me to have value or to be okay in the world. So with this process, number one, throw down your bubble with the visualization and the sound effect. That's where it starts, and then we move through the rest of the process from there. Okay? All right. We'll be back with the rest of the steps soon. Take care.